tomorrow I'm going to be drug tested. Obviously, I'm going to fail. So I need you to help me cheat it.
I've hired you an escort for the night.
Abe told me that you videoed it and you threatened to put it online to embarrass him.
I'll make sure your co-workers, your friends, your family all get sent a little link so they can see you having the time of your life with that filthy prostitute. James?
No, you get it into your thick head. I don't want you anymore.
I want a favour. You need to give Warren an alibi.
You slept with my husband.
If you're ovulating, let's get cracking.
I'm sorry, Mercedes, I can't lie to the police.
I gave you P, you give Warren an alibi. His solicitor said he won't get off without one, Joel.
What makes him so sure?
The police have narrowed down Norma's time of death to a 16-hour window.
So?
So, there is 2 hours. They don't know where Warren was. That is where you come in.
I just need to think about Leela and Daniel. I can't be giving false alibis to the police. What if I go to prison? What do they do then?
I know it is a lot to ask, but he is your dad and he is innocent. But come on, he should be at home with me and the kids. Hey, you all right? I know it don't feel like it, but you are. You're doing great. Have you ate anything?
Oi! Get your hands off him!
And you're not even one bit sorry, are you?
I'm not the attached party. And from what I heard, he's not the only one in the relationship that's happy to spread the love.
Well, that's none of your business!
Hey! Hey! What is going on? Would you both just stop? You're both acting like a pair of silly boys.
No, your dad slept with my husband last night.
Are you serious? You slept with James? What is wrong with you?
I'm not the one who needs to explain themselves.
Steve, I am so sorry. Are you okay?
No, I'm not. So it goes round there trying to salvage my relationship, and I see them both of them on the sofa kissing.
I'm so sorry. Listen, you know I love you. But how do you think James felt when he saw that video of you and Rex?
I know that, Sienna. I know he must have been hurting, but...
Okay, so you both need to stop this cycle of toxic behaviour. Just stop hurting each other and sort it out.
No. It's too late. Because I'm signing those divorce papers later today, no matter what.
Please just go and talk to James. This is your last chance to save your marriage.
Listen, just because your fella's locked up, you don't mean you can nick mine.
Leela, he's Warren's son.
Oh, it wouldn't be the first time, would it? And do you know what? You have been sniffing around him like a little rabid dog.
Leela.
Fine. See you at home.
I can't hurt her.
Well, if you don't do this, she is going to find out that husband is a junkie.
You wouldn't dare do that.
Blackmailing the usual go-to, but...
Fine. In that case, I'll just tell her I relapsed. I think she'd understand that, considering what we've been through recently. What are you going to do then?
You really going to risk that? Look, Joel, I know this isn't nice, but for Warren, I will play dirty.
You know, whenever I see you, I feel incredibly guilty.
Why?
I love going to the gym, but I don't do any cardio.
Well, look, John Paul, you know where I am.
So how is she?
Oh, Cleo.
Obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, she's okay. You know, it's a lot though, isn't it? And it's nice to be able to speak to someone and for them to finally know what's been going on.
Yeah, of course. It's just weird though, isn't it? Like, why would she say all that stuff about the family?
She's a liar. I mean, you know that. How long did she hide her from bulimia from you for?
Maybe it was a miscommunication. You know, like when she went with that guy, she had a different idea about your relationship. She thought you guys were open. So...
Well, her recording it. Yeah, threatening me to put it online. Screaming in my face, saying that she'd do all sorts. No, does that sound like miscommunication to you?
No. No, it doesn't. It also doesn't sound like Cleo.
I really don't want to say this, okay, because I love her, but the Cleo that you know, she really doesn't exist. All right, she's mixed up, she's all over the place, and she's a really good liar. Look, mate, I'm trying my best here, okay? And, you know, if I were you and I knew what she'd been saying, then I'd say I'd had enough.
I need to see her.
No, I don't think you should. No, honestly, Hey, Leela, what's up?
Your brother?
Well, what's he done now?
Does it look like I want to talk about it?
Anyway, I don't get ahead, so...
There's nothing going on between me and Mercedes.
Well, you think Mercedes is after him? She's obsessed with his dad.
Leela, Quan, I love you and no one else.
Yeah, I know. But at least I think I do. Joe, just tell me if I'm being paranoid, but I feel like you're both hiding something from me.
There's nothing going on, right? The only reason we're spending time together is because she's worried about my dad. I mean, come on, half the village hate him. Who else has she got? Promise, you don't need to worry about anything.
I've got that.
Leela, you've got nothing to worry about. I'll make things right.
It's none of my business, but I think you've had enough coffee. I know you're in a bad mood, but be nice to her.
It's the exact same face you pulled the first time you saw me.
Well, you think you'd have taken the hint by now?
I would have done, but you were, like, really nice to me in the in-between bits, so...
What do you want?
Please sort things out, my dad.
I am. We're getting divorced.
I know about Rex.
You don't know the half of it.
No, I really do, because Dad was that upset this morning. He told me you kind of did the weird garden dude. You can do a lot better, by the way. Look, you're even now. Forgive, forget, move on.
You're far too young and stupid to understand what's going on here, so why don't you go and just do something ill-advised and teen-like?
Oh, we are acerbic today. You taught me that word. Right, James, you can't leave my dad. I mean, you're his lobster.
How many different ways have I got to say it? We're over. Finished. Done. Get that into your thick head.
James, don't talk to her like that. Leah, don't go. What a way to speak to a teenage girl.
You can keep your nose out as well. You know nothing about it.
No, you're right. I don't. Because you've just spoken to Leah like she's something you stepped in, yet... Well, explain this to me. If you and Steve really are getting divorced, then why have you updated your will yesterday to make sure that Leah, Steve and Lucas are your sole beneficiaries? Oh, please, we get my lanyard.
You're gonna tie me up with it, yeah?
Babe, I'm gonna be late for work.
Oh, no, I've called in sick for you. We've got a busy day ahead, haven't we?
Oh, hiya.
Hey. You all right?
Have you got a laptop I could borrow? Mine's broken.
Yeah?
How's she doing?
Yeah, she's a little bit distant, but, you know, I'm supporting her best I can.
She's not in a good headspace. She's very lucky she's got you. You trying for a baby?
So, when are you going to ask me out again?
I'm not. Because in my world, no means no.
Oh, that's a good point, actually.
Ethan, can you help me with these crates, please?
But I suppose you could always ask me out.
Doesn't mean I'm gonna.
It's a bit heavy, so...
And here I was thinking you were a feminist.
Oh, sorry. Don't mind me.
So, where are you taking me?
Actually, I don't remember asking.
Right. Enough of this. I'm sick of looking at it. So, just crack on.
Getting ready for work.
Leela,
What?
I need to tell you something. I don't really know how to put it, to be honest.
Is this about Mercedes? What is it?
Sorry, I had to take that call. So, you happy with your statement?
What statement?
I was just telling Detective Peel that I was with my dad the night of the murder.
She's not in the right headspace at all, mate. But this is a really bad idea.
I agreed to it because I thought it might make her feel more secure.
But having a child doesn't cement a relationship. It just papers over the cracks that are already there. I mean, she nearly moved out last week.
I'm scared that if I don't do what she wants, then I might lose her. If she doesn't think that I'm committed to her, then she could be tempted to stray again.
She's not very well, okay? Why else would she have said that it was you that arranged that escort?
I don't know what hurts more, the fact that she did it or the fact that she's trying to blame me for it.
Just talk to her, okay? Or I will.
Speak to me about what?
Oh, you found it. Brilliant, thank you. No, I was just saying to Abe, you guys should come to Casa tonight. You can have a free scran and a nice little chat if you fancy.
Maybe, yeah?
See you later.
See you later, yeah? Oh, your family are so weird. Why do they always feel like they need to interfere? When we decide to have a baby, it's up to us, no one else.
I know, you're right.
Oh, you don't need them anymore. You have me now.
I know.
Now, ovulating or not, I think it's important that we make a start on creating Abe Jr. And then afterwards, you can go to Casa McQueen and tell John Paul to back off. Your family, they treat you like you're some big kid. I wonder what they'd say if they saw the real you. You're not a big kid in that video. All woman.
Dilly! Right, Dilly, right, let us out, all right? I need to open up.
You know she's not going to open it, so why do you keep on shouting?
I just don't understand why she locked us in here.
Yes, she do.
Yeah, well, maybe I do. Well, I suppose now is the perfect time for you to ask me out.
Okay. Ethan, will you go out with me?
No.
Okay. What are we going to do to pass the time?
Could play Monopoly.
I haven't seen any board games. Oh, let me just... Sorry. There. Better.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, Vicky. Look, I like you.
Oh, duh.
Right, that's the part you're meant to say. I like you too. Yeah.
Okay, well, I do. A lot.
You lied to the police.
I just did it to protect my dad, all right? He didn't murder his own mum, he loved her. It's not fair on Mercedes either trying to bring up the twins by herself, is it?
Seriously, what were you thinking?
Let's just try to help him.
Him! Help him! Your dad is in prison and yet he still manages to control you.
He's not actually said anything about it.
What?
He doesn't know anything about it.
So Mercedes made you do it? Wow. It's not even occurred to you yet, has it?
What?
That the police are gonna go and interview Warren to check out your story. And he doesn't even know what the story is, does he?
Go and see him, I'll sort it.
Yeah, and how is that gonna look? You've just given alibi. And in the same hour, you're gonna go and visit him in prison. What, to get your story straight? Seriously? Do you know what? I will go and talk to Warren. I'll sort your mess out, and you better hope that I can fix it.
Here he is, Village Lothario. Don't do that in here. You already messed up my friend's love life. You want to mess up my carpet as well?
Why are you annoyed with me?
Because James is barely out of a relationship with Steen. You had to swoop in like some predatory maniac.
It's got nothing to do with you. And actually, it's got very little to do with me. James needs to talk directly to Steve. I'm not a go-between.
No, you're just a get-in-between.
Oh, for pity's sake. I didn't even sleep with him.
Then why would James say you did?
Is Joel okay?
Sit down.
Joel is giving you a false alibi.
You are?
Yeah, next to Mercedes. He's putting his life on the line for you.
I haven't asked him to do this. And neither did I want him to. I told Mercedes to keep him out of it.
Yeah, well, she didn't. Listen, if he withdraws his alibi, it is going to look sus, so you need to get the story straight now.
What is the story?
Joel's upset. So you sat on one of the benches with him on city walls for 2 hours.
Doing what?
Talking.
That's ridiculous.
You're telling me?
All right, take it easy. Look, he's obviously trying to protect his dad. You know what he's like? He just wants to do the right thing. It's all that God training.
Well, God isn't going to keep him out of jail.
All right. Look, he's been having a tough time recently.
He's been having a rough time. Do you not think we're both having a rough time? He's not the only one who lost a son, you know.
I know that. Leela, Joel needs to know that people care about him. He has to do the right thing, be a good provider, and if he can't do that, he can't cope.
Hey, mate, hey. Yeah, I need something.
Hey, there she is. There you go. On the house. Don't tell the boss. So, what's up with you?
Nothing. Everything's fine.
Come on, don't do that. See it in your eyes.
Cleo, there is nothing that you can't say to me. I grew up in a house full of women. I am completely unshockable.
Is this about you and Abe trying for a baby? Come on. Hey, you can talk to me.
I don't.
Hey. Right, Cleo.
Yeah, of course.
You sure? Come on, babe, why don't we get you home, yeah? What was it that you were going to say to me before? Babe? Come on. Let's get you back home with Abe.
Just leave me alone!
Cleo, I'm trying to help you. Look, I don't know what more I'm supposed to do. You're on your own.
No. No, thanks. Are you sure you should be drinking again?
Why are you here?
Well, I came to check you're okay. Has Steve been round?
The marriage is over.
Are you sure?
So the list of people telling me what to do with my life is growing by the day.
You're the one who dragged me into this mess.
As I recall, there wasn't much dragging required.
Well, I'm a free agent. I thought you were too. I didn't realize I was some puppet in your little game.
I just need Steve to get the message.
Well, why don't you just tell him the truth?
You know why. Steve's my weakness. He always has been. I need to keep him at arm's length. And the only way to do that is to hurt him. All the other relationships in my life, they've all been the same. Brief. Functional. Abusive. Exploitative. With Steve, it felt different.
No, Steve, don't. You can't sign those papers.
I've made my mind up. I know you've got it in your head that James still loves me. But he doesn't.
He does, Steve.
Okay, look, I really shouldn't tell you this. But he's changed his will. He's removed his siblings, and you and the kids are the only ones named in it. You know, is that really a sign of someone that doesn't love you?
Jess just told me he didn't sleep with James.
What? I don't understand. Why is James lying to me then?
James, are you sure you're doing the right thing?
Yes, I am. Steve, Leah, and Lucas are my family. I love them. But I refuse to be a burden.
James. Just talk to him.
I can't. How do I tell the love of my life I have a brain tumor?
Oh, God, no. God, no, Joe! Joe! Hey, Joe, can you hear me? Please wake up, Joe! Come on, please don't leave me, please don't leave me. Joe! Ambulance. Yeah. My husband, he's passed out. Yeah, he's breathing. I think he might have done overdose. Joe, wake up, Joe!
Well, that's the perfect end to summer.
Perfect start to us.